This is
FSFSF.
This is FSFSF, Spotlighting Bay Area Comedy. I'm Nato Green. This week, floor-to-ceiling Andys. We got Andy Haynes and Andy Kindler. First up, Andy Haynes. Andy brings the big things that are going on with him on stage immediately, whereas in the 80s, a lot of comedy was observational or zany, but not personal. Now, like, comedy is about revealing your inner life and being honest and vulnerable. I love it. Like, I love hearing comedians apply the craft of stand-up and joke writing and performance to, like, the deepest questions of their lives, the things that are unique about them. And Andy Haynes does that. Here's Andy Haynes.
I am romantic. Right after we got engaged, we went and stayed at a bed and breakfast. And if you guys, and this is real talk. I should never say that. I should never say real talk. It sounds like a dad trying to, like, get some kids to pay attention. Real talk, guys. No drinking and driving. No, but seriously, if you guys ever get the chance to stay at a bed and breakfast, do not ever do that in your whole life. It's horrible. It's a great way to pay $200 to feel like you're imposing on a haunted house. That's exactly what it's like. They're like, hey, is this somebody's room? They're like, well, a little boy does float in the mirror at night, so I guess he's got dibsies. It sucks. It's not a hotel. It's not, you guys. It's just some lives in the woods. He's lonely. He wants to scare you into his basement.
That was Andy Haynes. See him tomorrow at Doc's Lab. Next up, Andy Kindler. Andy Kindler is one of the most notorious comics. You know, he's been doing stand-up for 30 years, and Andy is, like, incredibly self-deprecating and incredibly silly, and part of what's so funny about watching him is how continually he is deconstructing the form. Some of his jokes will be about whatever the thing the joke is about, and some of the jokes will be about joke structure, or how comedians present material, or how comedians manage their careers. He's super warm and generous to other comedians, and a lot of what he ends up making fun of in his act is when he feels like comedians aren't being original or aren't doing the job right. Here's Andy Kindler.
I'm going to be pitching a lot of shows tonight for you industry types. The reason why I called you all here tonight was no one will have a meeting with me, so I figured call you here, get a couple of drinks into you, and I'm going to pitch you some sitcom ideas. Now, here's my sitcom idea. I'm going to trust you people. I don't want anybody driving to the Writers Guild night box after this and trying to beat me there. Don't try and do it. I'm going to trust you people with this. Here's my idea for a sitcom. Believe me, I hope, Steve, don't take it. In the show, I will employ humor. That's my switch. That's it. It won't be like a horrible sketch like every sitcom on the air now. My idea is to use, you call them situation comedies, I believe using comedy wouldn't hurt it. That's what I'm saying. Also, my situation comedy idea is the situation is partly real. That's the thing. If there's some kind of reality sneaks into the show, would it kill anybody? Every show in the air coming out in the fall is this a black family moves in with a white family. Everybody I know is either married or lives alone, except on TV, an abandoned father meets his gay daughter and they move in with their aunt, who every show what is life really like? Life is really like a million things, except TV shows. What's your TV show? It's about a guy, he gets up, he has to eat chicken every day. And he's always angry. The chicken's never right for him. And he meets a woman who is a vegan, who moves in with the queer eyes for the straight guys, who move out, and we film the making of it at the same time. It's the making of it too. And they move. A guy loses the keys to his house, so he has to move in with his neighbor. He can't find his keys for about 9 years, is what I'm told.
That was Andy Kindler. See him Monday at Doc's Lab for the guest list. FSFSF is a co-production of KALW and Rooftop Comedy. For more information, go to klw.org, where you can also subscribe to our podcast. FSFSF is engineered by Colin Peden and produced by the unspeakable one, sometimes known as Ted Muldoon. I'm Nato Green.